Hello, Cancer. This is the Tarot Queen Jamila. Welcome to your March, April love forecast. Okay, so welcome to the channel. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And if you want a private reading, the link to my website is in the video description box. Alright, so I am going to just look at a general overview of the full month of April and then finish the month of March out for your love. This will be for singles and for people in relationships, and then I'll also look at the money energies for you. So I'm just going to call to the spirits for the Cancers. And by the way, I am a fellow Cancer. Do some of these readings resonate with for me? Yeah, a lot of them do. So I'm also a Leo rising, but there are some Cancers that are working on and dealing with stuff that is different than I would be. So not every reading, but you know. So I always try to be as unbiased and look at it as an outsider looking in when I'm reading for my own zodiac sign. Alright, so I'm just going to ask Spirit to show me the last of March and then first, second, third, and fourth week of April 2017. Alright. Alright, awesome. Well, definite financially is looking good. As far as your, oops, I don't know why I always initially put that too far over to the left. Alright. So the two top cards are going to represent the energies for the remaining of March. So current, to represent current as well as the third week of March, which is, we're kind of coming up on the third week. You got the Queen of Swords, so I feel like you're getting clarity. Queen of Swords is usually someone that's thinking pretty logically and trying to be on top of things. As you can see, she is right on top of this Five of Wands, so it doesn't surprise me that that you would get that card right up underneath there. So the Queen of Swords is usually somebody that is needing to assert herself or gain some clarity. Also, I kind of feel as though the Queen of Swords could represent an air sign individual that you could possibly be dealing with. I would say possibly an ex who might be codependent. There may be some codependency because of Temperance. So I do feel like with Temperance coming in here, that's like a situation where, you know, there's going to need some balance, and for a person to just kind of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Maybe take a break, or maybe Temperance represents like a spirit, like kind of like a guiding spirit, like maybe you need some sort of spiritual guidance or something. But it does represent balance. It is a very good card to represent the last week of March. So I'm not saying that it's a bad card, but you can just see something's going on here because of this Queen of Swords. I'm just going to clarify Queen of Swords for the Cancers. I feel like Queen of Swords is actually a positive card, even though the second week you've got some issues. Okay, so look, there's the King of Cups. Interesting. So I feel like the King of Cups has got to represent you, Cancer. Then the High Priestess. So I feel like this is some sort of situation to where definitely gaining some clarity on something as far as like maybe within your relationship is what I'm seeing. Yeah. The High Priestess is usually revealing something. So I feel like Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, they're sort of working hand in hand, but they may not be working the same, but still kind of lead you to the same place. I'm going to clarify the King of Cups. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a financial card. I feel like this represents Cancer. This definitely resonates with me. I've actually been doing some home improvement. So I feel like this is where you are trying to build. Like you feel like maybe you could possibly feel like this is where this is kind of potential with someone, Cancer. So I feel like you're seeing potential in someone. Now the High Priestess comes up. Spirit, give me clarity on the high. This is still not clear to me. So until it's clear to me, I'm going to keep clarifying cards because that is what the Queen of Swords is about. So I'm going to ask Spirit to give me clarification. What messages does the High Priestess want to give to the Cancer for current and the third week of March? Okay, so the Hanged Man represents being at a crossroads, represents currently sort of maybe sacrificing your happiness or your happiness being sacrificed for something. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. So for money, there's some sort of money or I feel as though what the High Priestess is revealing, and this really does resonate with me. Not necessarily, I wouldn't say that I don't feel like I have enough. Definitely, I do have enough, but it kind of almost feels like some sort of like the energies around me, kind of like the people, sort of like the people around you, or sort of, you know. So I feel like you're sort of maybe sacrificing some money, Cancer. Maybe you're possibly helping people or something that are in a financial need, possibly. But I feel like Spirit is saying that there's some sort of clarification. All of these cards are pretty positive, just to let you know, with an exception of the Five of Pentacles. But I don't want you to worry about financial because the Eight of Pentacles comes up. For you, as far as the finances, I feel like this Hanged Man, whoever you're sacrificing for, there's this energy of just being lost. This is an earth sign card, so I feel as though this is where someone needs to be grounded. So I feel like this is where you do need to be grounded, especially with this Hanged Man. You can see how. So I feel like this is just like with a lot of Cancers needing grounding. And so I do kind of see this sort of floating. Maybe this is a situation that's been more so long term, especially with the Hanged Man, because it's kind of like waiting or crossroads or something. You may have also, some of you Cancers, the reason why Five of Pentacles comes up is because you didn't, you were feeling like you were left out, like you weren't, being given enough in your relationship. And when Cancers are not being given enough, I think all of the zodiacs, but especially Cancers, it really does create some problems. So I kind of feel as though currently right now the Cancer is gaining clarity on that. And this is why King of Cups comes up and the High Priestess, as well as the Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel like for some of you Cancers, maybe you just recently began to deal with another water sign individual. So this could be someone that is really grounding you, helping to ground you right now. But I do get the sense that maybe even that's not enough for you. And Cancer, you do feel like your happiness is being sacrificed for probably money. Okay, so maybe you're sacrificing your own happiness for money. That could be a possibility. So maybe you're a Cancer that is with an air sign individual. Now that doesn't resonate with me because I'm not with an air sign. But maybe if you're with an air sign person, maybe you're feeling like you're not getting enough from them, and maybe you're feeling like you want to start over. So that's a possibility for some of you. I'm going to clarify Temperance. Spirits, give me more info about the last week of March. Okay. So the Star card comes up. That's wonderful. The Temperance and the Star. So this is both balance and healing. So I do feel, and this is also a earth water balance also is what I'm feeling within these cards to get the Temperance. Temperance is like a earth balance, I believe. Temperance may be earth energy. It's also light energy. No, it's actually Aquarius. It's Aquarius energy. So it's about blessings. So you got some blessings coming with the Star card. Temperance is where I believe it's where you get balance, where you get sort of rescued within the spirit. It's kind of like sometimes that Five of Pentacles can be, where is God? God, where are you? So that could be that too. Temperance's element is, and I swear I need to try to learn these by heart, but I don't try to force. It's actually Sagittarius energy. So I do see harmony. So looking at your love relationship, so because I do sort of feel as though possibly right now, Cancer, right now you're sort of worried about the bills. You're worried about you know, I kind of feel like your love life does have something to do with it, obviously. But I feel like right now you're sort of having to be the Queen of Swords. You're sort of having to, you know, just kind of watch out for certain people, and, you know, so going again before I move forward to April. So the last week of March, I see a lot of you getting, you know, grounding, and also blessings coming in through that. You cannot get blessings when you are all over the place, you know, that Five of Pentacles. So I kind of get the sense that a lot of you Cancers are scattered. That does not resonate for me, and it's because I have been doing things to inspire and heal myself. So with Temperance representing moderation, representing moderating maybe behavior, maybe drinking, you know, maybe some sort of something that could be leading to you know, this you know, that Five of Pentacles. But I feel like it's grounding within yourself is what I feel. And then the Star card represents as far as with your relationship, this is like blessings. Now if you're single, I feel like the Temperance and the Star together are representing definitely somebody. This is harmony and balance, and then this is illumination. So this is where you've got like clarity, and, you know, you feel like it is kind of like one of those cards that to me feels very light and airy. Just the energy that I get from the star. This is also when you're able to be pretty, transparent and honest with yourself, and um also just some sort of blessing. So I feel like if you're having health problems right now, or if you're dealing with health problems, or some sort of mental health problem or something, I feel like you've got some blessings that are coming. It could be just a temporary thing. Maybe some of you just recently broke up with somebody. Definitely Queen of Swords is looking at a couple. So maybe Cancer, maybe some of you Cancers broke up with somebody and now you're looking at, their relationship or whatever. And maybe you're, in a good emotional place, but I do get the sense that there is the energies of being scattered. And I do feel like you need some healing with the Star card. I feel like whatever the situation was in the past, now again with the King of Cups, if this is a current water sign in your life, I do feel as though this person is good for you, especially going into the second week with the Star card. Now, going into April, you're going to be getting a message. Okay, so first week of April, you're going to get a message pertaining to your money, or maybe career, maybe job. Maybe the Prince of Wands could represent someone new. The Prince of Wands typically represents someone new coming in. So this may be someone younger than you that, possibly is going to challenge you, Cancer. I feel like they're going to be sort of envious of you with this Five of Wands coming in with the second week. For some of you Cancers, this could be someone that you are going to meet as a love interest. Okay, so if you're a single Cancer, this could represent someone of fire energy. Definitely sexual energy, definitely sexually charged, especially when it's the Prince of Wands. So it could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Alright. Oops. Okay. Spirits, give me clarity on the Prince of Wands. Tell me more information about this person. Alright. Three of Pentacles. So I feel as though the Three of Pentacles could represent this person if you're in a relationship. First of all, I haven't even begun to talk about the Cancers that are possibly in relationships. This represents your partner right now. And this represents you. So there's some energies of, with the Queen of Swords, just sort of kind of somebody being logical or looking at you under a microscope. Possibly. It's a possibility with the Queen of Swords, and it may be sort of a cold feeling, possibly, or just kind of feeling maybe put off a little bit about something. But I already went over that situation. I will ask Spirit to give me advice for the Cancers with whatever that is, because I feel like the Three of Pentacles is some sort of triangle. Prince of Wands could represent childhood, not childhood, but child interference. Spirits, what advice would you offer going back to current with this Queen of Swords and King of Cups? All right, the Fool card. So what that means is that there is some negative energies within whatever this is. And the situation definitely, you know, I feel like if either of these cards represent your partner, I do feel like there's a new beginning. Okay. So the energy of the Fool card is really good. I feel like this is about trust. I feel like your partner's having some issues with trust. And then maybe it could be coming from both sides. So maybe you're having some issues with trust. But I do feel as though if you're currently in a relationship and your partner's sort of, being a little put off or a little distant or whatever, Queen of Swords represents someone possibly being distant. I do feel like things are being worked out. For some of you Cancers, this card does represent fertility. So I feel as though, this could be some sort of energy of maybe some sort of blessing that's coming, is what I'm seeing. For if you're in a relationship. Now going towards the second week, you can see the balance, the harmony, and then also the stars where you just kind of like you're inspired in your relationship and you feel really happy. Now going into the first week of April, I feel like Prince of Wands definitely represents someone younger, someone that's possibly maybe interfering, because there is going to be some energies that are going to come up. I do feel like this is somebody that you could possibly work with, maybe even live with, maybe someone, now it could be someone new that's going to maybe cause some issues in your relationship. So going into the second week of April, Five of Wands comes in. Now this can either be inside of your relationship or outside. Okay, I'm going to clarify. The Five of Wands represents jealousy, represents fighting. It represents a competition. See how they're fighting? So this is some sort of love competition. I feel like if your partner is represented by the Queen of Swords or the Cups or any other zodiac sign, I kind of feel like this person's energy is sort of like a triangle. But I do still feel as though the energy is still useful. So, you can see that, they're working together, even though, what I notice is that even negativity, good can come out of that. I feel like when you can make good come out of negativity. So, but I'm still going to clarify the second week just to look more into it, exactly what's going to happen. Spirits, give me clarity on Five of Wands going towards the second week of March. I'm sorry, April 2017. All right, so you got the Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles represents, if you're in a relationship, it does represent a solid relationship, very balanced. Also represents your partner could be starting a new job, Cancer, or either you could be starting a new job. Something, some sort of apprenticeship, possibly. This is the apprenticeship card. Maybe even school, maybe even some sort of, extended learning. Yep, definitely the High Priestess. She's definitely a teacher. So, I feel like High Priestess could represent where a lot of Cancer are going to decide to enroll, possibly in school, maybe, possibly. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. If you're single, I feel as though this represents some sort of new beginning. So if you're single, Prince of Wands is someone new. I feel like Three of Pentacles does represent possibly their other partner, which could be their job. It could be somebody at the job or just their job. But this is some sort of tension, stress, resentment, or something, So if you're single, I feel like that Five of Wands has to be coming from maybe your ex. And I feel like your ex is way too codependent on you, Cancer. So the high priestess represents, needing to follow your intuition about something. Okay? You gotta stop. I mean, I feel like whatever it is, it's just, feel like you're sacrificing. The hanged man is when you're kind of extended up in the air or whatever. And I feel like it has something to do with, everything that I talked about. So, going into the third week of April for the Cancers, you got the Four of Wands. So some of you may be getting proposed to. Some of you may be starting new relationships, or maybe even going to some sort of social event, possibly. Spirits, give me clarity on the third week and just give me more information about the Four of Wands. So financially, the Four of Wands represents prosperity and abundance, and so does the Three of Wands, represents manifestation power. So this is where something powerful is going to manifest for you. Again, another fertility card. Some of you Cancers may find out that you are pregnant. So that's pretty good. And let me just clarify third week though. So the money is looking good. And as far as your relationship, if you're in a relationship, I feel like things are going to get, there's a commitment here. There's some sort of, maybe binding agreement. Definitely the marriage card. So, spirits, give me clarity on the third week. Also on the Four of Wands. I know I already asked that, but okay. So the Five of Pentacles comes up. So I feel like the Five of Pentacles represents, it's an energy around you that, and I have sort of been feeling, it's like an energy of loss. So I kind of feel as though the third week of April, some of you may go to some sort of family engagement that may not be very happy. This is usually some sort of event. So I'm seeing things is going really well for the Cancer, but I just feel like something is happening within this event. Now the Three of Cups comes up. Oh, I love the illustration of the Three of Cups. Beautiful. So I feel like there is going to be something that's going to come up the third week. I feel like it is going to have something to do with family, because the Three of Cups comes afterwards. But I feel like it is going to be like a reunion. It is a family reunion. It's what I was picking up on. Some sort of wedding, some sort of ceremony. It may be your wedding. But, I do kind of feel this energy coming in. But the Three of Cups comes up. So I feel like this is, you're getting all these threes. So I feel like these are blessings, especially with this Star card up here. Strength is next. So I feel as though strength is sort of what's holding your relationship together. Now, if you're single, then you are going to go to some sort of event. And I feel like you are going to be feeling like, oh my goodness, there's so much more to life. I'm not getting enough out of life. I want more. So I do feel like in that third week, if you are single, you're going to go to some sort of engagement, party, baby shower, bridal shower, or something involving a relationship. And you're going to be feeling like, oh my goodness, I want something. And I do feel like you're going to reunite with someone from the past, Cancer. The Three of Cups is the card of reunions. Feel like this person, you definitely had a lot of love for them. I do feel like they are a fire sign, possibly, but they could be any zodiac sign. They could be a water sign, could be earth. But I do feel like that energy of the Three of Cups does show that there's something, and you're probably already planning to go to it now. So you're going to be feeling like, you've had enough of, just feeling lost out there by yourself. So feel like this is where you're going to rekindle some sort of relationship with someone. The third week of April. So if you're single, that is coming up. The Strength card does represent, the need to carry your own thoughts, or to, know yourself, know thyself. So that's really what the Strength card boils down to. It is knowing thyself. But if you are in a relationship, Strength does represent the relationship getting stronger. Also a possible pregnancy or something with this Three of Cups, especially with the Three of Wands. So I feel as though last week of April, Cancers, you're going to the 3 is already a powerful manifestation number, but I feel like financially this is good. And then also with your relationship with the Three of Wands, I feel like this represents growth. I will throw a clarifier to make sure that this doesn't represent some sort of love triangle or some sort of energy, but I feel like with it being next to this Four of Wands, that I feel like it's just the manifestation of something. So I'm going to ask Spirit to give me clarity on the last week of April for the Cancers. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. So what this represents is just an overall general good feeling. Feeling like, you like the way your relationship looks. Also, it's like if you were an outsider looking in, you would like what you see. And also, I see a lot of Cancers possibly working on their houses, maybe even buying houses, maybe looking at houses. I don't know why this Strength card tried to creep around. Goodness, cards are moving on their own, guys. As far as with your relationship, I feel like Nine of Pentacles represents a completed feeling, and just feeling a lot of mutual pleasure with each other, and also money. So I feel like there's definite money coming up for the Cancers. Okay. Nine of Pentacles represents also some sort of investment. So I do see some Cancers making some sort of investment into something, or investing their time, investing their energy, especially with the Three of Wands. That's a lot of energy in that Three of Wands. So yep, that's a pretty good, that's definitely a good outcome as far as finances and love. Okay, if you're single, just to let you know what this final outcome means is that you're probably gonna feel like you're gonna start, it's a start of a new relationship, but I feel like things are gonna progress pretty quickly. So whatever happens within this second, third week with this person, it's gonna progress pretty quickly to where like you could possibly move in together. So the Nine of Pentacles means that you're moving in together or something. So now, if you're in a relationship already and you live separately, the Nine of Pentacles can represent moving in together or making some sort of purchase together. So that's when things kind of get a little bit more serious, especially when you start buying things together. So anyway, that is going to do it for the Cancer reading. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure that you subscribe. If you want a private reading, the link to my website is in the video description box. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.